Something is passing through your body right now. Not air, not radiation, not even the solar neutrinos that are genuinely, actually, streaming through your skull at this exact second, though those are real too. Something else entirely. Something we don't have a name for yet. Something that doesn't reflect light, doesn't emit it, doesn't absorb it. Something that passes through the walls of this room, through the floor under your feet, straight through the planet itself. Like none of it even exists. And here's what makes scientists go quiet when they think about it too long. We have no idea what it is. We know it's there. We've mapped where it lives. We've measured how much of it exists. And the number is not small. 27% of the entire universe is made of this thing. 27% of everything, and we can't touch it, can't see it, can't explain it. It's called dark matter. And it doesn't just sit there. It holds galaxies together. It built the skeleton of the entire cosmos. Without it, you wouldn't exist. Without it, nothing would. And here's the part that keeps astrophysicists staring at the ceiling at 3 in the morning. We've been hunting for it for 90 years. We still can't find it. It started with a Swiss astronomer named Fritz Zwicky, 1933. He was studying the Coma Cluster, a collection of galaxies sitting over 300 million light years away. He clocked how fast the galaxies inside it were moving. Then he ran the math. The math was wrong. Here's the thing. If you know how much mass a system contains, you can predict how fast everything inside it should be moving. It's orbital mechanics. It's Newton. It's been confirmed 1,000 times over. Speed and mass are locked together like cause and effect. You can't have one without the other following. But Zwicky's galaxies were moving too fast. Way too fast. 400 times faster than the visible mass could possibly explain. By every law of physics we had, the Coma Cluster should have torn itself apart millions of years ago. Those galaxies should have flown off in every direction like sparks off a grinding wheel. They hadn't. Something was holding them together, something massive, something invisible. Zwicky called it Dunkel Materie, dark matter. He published his findings, and then, for 40 years, almost nobody listened. But here's what nobody tells you about that silence. The universe didn't care. Dark matter kept doing exactly what it had always done, shaping everything, bending everything, building everything, while we ignored it. 40 years later, an astronomer named Vera Rubin confirmed Zwicky's nightmare. She was studying individual galaxies, not clusters, single galaxies, measuring how stars at different distances from the center were moving. The expectation was simple. Stars closer to the center, where most of the mass is, should orbit faster. Stars way out at the edges, far from that gravitational pull, should slow down. Just like our solar system, Mercury races, Neptune crawls. Except the stars at the edges weren't slowing down. They were moving at the same speed as the stars near the center. Galaxy after galaxy after galaxy. The curve was flat. Stubbornly, impossibly, stubbornly flat. There was only one explanation that actually worked. The visible matter, the stars, the gas, the dust, wasn't the whole story. There had to be some enormous invisible halo of mass wrapped around each galaxy, extending way out beyond the visible edges, everywhere and nowhere at once. The galaxy wasn't a disk of stars floating in empty space. It was a disk of stars embedded inside a dark matter cocoon, 100 times more massive than everything we could actually see. Every galaxy is, including ours. Right now, you're inside one. But that's not even the terrifying part yet. Here's where it gets genuinely staggering. When cosmologists ran simulations of how the universe formed after the Big Bang, how gas clouds collapsed, how galaxies took shape, how the large-scale structure of everything assembled over 13 billion years, they found something that stopped them cold. Pull dark matter out of the simulation. Go ahead. See what happens. No galaxies, no galaxy clusters, no filaments, no structure at all, just a thin, featureless fog of hydrogen and helium slowly cooling into eternal darkness. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dark matter isn't some background curiosity we can footnote away. It's the scaffolding, the skeleton, the invisible framework that every star, every planet, every ocean, every living thing was built on top of. It collapsed first. It carved out the gravitational wells that ordinary matter, your matter, our matter, later fell into. No wells means no compression. No compression means no stars. No stars means no heavy elements. No heavy elements means no carbon, no oxygen, no chemistry, no you. You are here because of something you cannot see, touch, or detect with any instrument we've ever built. Sit with that for a second. The dark matter halo of the Milky Way stretches over 600,000 light years in every direction. The visible disk of stars, everything you can actually see on a clear night, is a thin, bright smear at the center of something so much larger it makes the word enormous feel embarrassing to use. We live on a lit matchstick inside a dark cathedral with no walls. Okay, here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. We've been hunting for dark matter particles directly, with detectors buried miles underground, shielded from every known form of radiation, for decades. And these experiments aren't some half-hearted effort. The LX Zeppelin detector in South Dakota sits more than a mile beneath the surface, filled with 10 tons of liquid xenon, waiting, just waiting, for a single dark matter particle to clip a xenon nucleus and emit a tiny flash of light. It's been waiting and waiting. The leading candidate for decades was something called a WIMP, a weakly interacting massive particle, theoretically clean, naturally produced by the conditions of the early universe, predicted by supersymmetry, the most mathematically elegant extension of the standard model we've ever written down. Physicists loved WIMPs. They were almost too perfect. Then the Large Hadron Collider came online, the most powerful particle accelerator ever built, smashing protons together at 99.9991% the speed of light. No WIMPs, not one, not underground, not at the LHC, not from space-based detectors, not from indirect gamma ray or cosmic ray observations. Nothing. And here's where it gets uncomfortable, because every null result narrows the possibility space. And with each narrowing, something ugly becomes clearer. We might be completely wrong about what dark matter even is. Maybe it's not a particle at all. Maybe it's primordial black holes. Black holes that formed in the first second after the Big Bang, before a single star ever existed. Maybe it's axions, hypothetical particles so absurdly light that electrons look obese by comparison. Maybe it's something that doesn't fit any category we've invented yet. Or, and this is the one that makes theorists genuinely lose sleep, maybe dark matter is telling us that our understanding of gravity itself is broken. That Newton was wrong. That Einstein was wrong. That rules we've tested a million times somehow fail at galactic scales. This next part is the reason I can't sleep. If that's true, we don't just lack an answer. We lack the right question. Wait, stop, stay with this for a second. Roughly 1 billion dark matter particles are passing through your body every single second. Not near a black hole, not at the core of a galaxy. Right here, right now, in whatever room you're sitting in. Your skin doesn't feel them. Your nervous system doesn't register them. Your atoms, which are themselves mostly empty space, give them nothing to catch on. They pass through you the way light passes through glass, completely, silently, without leaving a single trace. You are, at this exact moment, a ghost to the dominant substance of the universe. 27% of everything that exists is threading through you right now, and it can't acknowledge you. In dark matter's frame of reference, if that even means anything, you don't exist at all. You're the invisible thing. You're the ghost. Here's what doesn't make it into the textbooks yet, because it's still too new, too strange, too unsettling for anyone to agree on. Recent observations of dwarf galaxies, the smallest, oldest, most isolated galaxies we know of, suggest dark matter may not distribute itself the way any of our models predict. It should be densest at galactic cores, spiking sharply toward the center like a hill. Instead, some dwarfs show a flat, diffuse distribution, a plateau, not a spike. We call this the core cusp problem, and there's no agreed solution. which means one of three things is true. Either dark matter interacts with itself in ways we've never imagined, its own dark physics, its own dark forces, its own dark complexity operating beneath everything we can see. Or ordinary matter, gas clouds, supernovae, stellar explosions, is pushing dark matter around in ways our simulations completely miss. Or dark matter as a concept isn't the final answer. Something deeper is hiding underneath it, a mystery inside a mystery. But step back far enough, and there's something almost beautiful in all of this. Every map we make of the universe reveals the same structure, the same cosmic web, the same filaments and voids and nodes where galaxies cluster together. And that structure matches, perfectly, what dark matter alone would build. Whatever it is, particles, primordial black holes, something without a name in any language, it built the room in which all of life has ever happened. Every civilization, every thought, every moment of wonder anyone has ever felt lying on their back staring up at the stars. All of it unfolded inside a structure made of something we cannot see. Relief and then slowly back to tension. We've been doing science for 500 years. We've split the atom, we've sequenced the genome, we've landed machines on Mars and sent one sailing out beyond the solar system entirely. And the dominant substance of the universe is still completely and beyond us. Not almost cracked, not nearly there, beyond us. Dark matter doesn't hide from us because it's clever. It hides because the universe didn't build it to be seen. It was never meant for eyes like ours. It was meant for something else entirely. We just don't know what yet. If that left you unsettled, good. Subscribe, because whatever comes next is stranger still. Dark matter, the invisible force that built the universe and terrifies scientists. 27% of the entire universe is made of something we cannot see, touch, or detect, and it's passing through your body right now at extraordinary density. Dark matter doesn't just exist quietly in the background.